What is going on, my fellow YouTubers? This is Ricky J, man, from Ricky J Sports, and welcome to another insane matchup. But in this case, this insane matchup might actually happen. And I'm talking about Conor McGregor, fresh off of his win on Saturday night, going up against the BMF champion. Oh yeah, you guys saw the thumbnail. Jorge Masvidal. Wouldn't that be quite an interesting match? Holy smokes. I think the build-up will be more exciting than the fight. It's kind of like Christmas. You know, Christmas, when it actually happens, it's a lot of fun. Come on, you guys know that. But the actual build-up to Christmas is sometimes more fun than the actual day. So in this matchup, the hype train will be going crazy leading up to this fight. And look at McGregor, so confident after his win. And I would just love to see it. You know, another matchup that I would like to see McGregor do, I don't know if he can make the weight, is go down to featherweight, go back down to his old stomping grounds, and try to get that strap against Volkanovski. But I think Volkanovski will be defending his belt for the first time against Max. I think Max deserves that rematch. But that's the one fight that I feel that McGregor, you know, that would be nice to see McGregor go down. But I don't know if he can make that weight. But here we go. This is the fight that I think is going to happen next. Jorge Masvidal, just before I get into it, on a side note, EA Sports UFC, man, they got to update Jorge Masvidal's model. He looks like an R&B star, and now he looks like a rock star. They really got to get that Big Daddy hair going. And, you know, the video game NBA 2K, they do it great. Every time an NBA player changes his hairdo, they update it in the game. They really need to update his model, because Jorge, this is the old Jorge from back in the day. But Masvidal was saying, I'm rambling, man. I'm going back and forth. I'm so excited. This matchup hasn't even happened. But Masvidal was saying that he wants McGregor. He wants McGregor over the welterweight strap. He wants the money fight. And before I forget, in this video, what we're going to do is we're going to do a simulation of this matchup. So I set the computer AI to face each other on Legendary, and we're going to see who is going to win. Maybe this could be a foreshadowing of what could actually happen if these guys throw down. But for me personally, I just want to see exciting fights, and this fight is one for the ages in my opinion. You know, you got Masvidal coming off unbelievable victories. You know, Darren Till fight, holy cow. I felt so bad for Darren Till when his head smacked off the canvas. The Ben Askren fight. Don't forget the Nate Diaz fight. And obviously, McGregor flying high after that 40-second win. And I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest, because Donald Cerrone, every time the fight is big and the lights are shining bright on him, he always folds. And you got to say that maybe the lights were shining a little too bright on him and he kind of didn't fight to his full potential. It was kind of sad, man. But it is what it is. You got to rise to the occasion when they call your name for those big fights. Let's be honest. And McGregor is one guy. Him and GSP, and obviously Johnny Bones Jones. You can go down the list, but those are the type of guys that when the fights get big, they always rise up to the occasion. Well, not always. You know what I'm saying. Most of the time, especially GSP and John Jones. You got to say always. McGregor, he does rise up. And that Khabib fight, he did a fantastic job. I know he got submitted in the 4th round, but he did a fantastic job. So in this matchup, when I was first thinking about this matchup, I'm just going to give you guys my breakdown as we see these guys getting ready to throw down. I honestly thought that, you know what, Masvidal all day and night. I really think that Masvidal is going to do well and beat McGregor. But seeing McGregor's power as he starts off with a head kick, McGregor's got a chance. And that's the beauty about this sport, is that anything could happen. Ask Macy Barber, man. Macy Barber on the card, she was like a minus 850 favorite and she lost. So anything could happen. And with Masvidal, you know, nobody's talking about this. Masvidal has so much confidence and he should, man, with those 3 unbelievable victories. But sometimes when you have too much confidence, and I think Masvidal actually has a lot of confidence, almost too much, that sometimes you feel invincible. And that's when you kind of fight out of character. You kind of leave your hands down thinking you're not going to get hurt. And that may lead him to a loss. You never know, man. But he's got to be sure to respect McGregor's power and, you know, not disrespect the skill of Conor McGregor. And McGregor is hungry, man. I think Joe Rogan was saying that McGregor is now fighting like he did back in, 2014, 2015, where he was fighting for something, and even though he has over 200 million in his bank account, he just seems so desperate on Saturday, as these guys are just, look at this, they're just standing and looking at each other. And I think that's when McGregor fights best, when he understands that, he is not invincible. He has to put the work in, put the time in, and good things will happen. I think that's what we're going to see. McGregor knows, this is the prime of his career. You don't have a lot of time as a fighter, man. He probably has a good 4 more years left. I would say, 4 more years of Conor McGregor fighting. So it's good to see him putting the time in and getting rid of all those distractions, really. But yeah, as far as Masvidal, he's 35 years old. And, when this fight happens, he may be, turning 36. So he's past his physical prime. But don't tell that to Masvidal. But if I had to say, it's a pick'em fight. It's definitely a pick'em fight. Nice front kick by Conor. A lot of people always say that McGregor's stamina is a factor. So if McGregor is going to do well, man, he's got to win the first couple of rounds, because I could see this fight going the distance. Masvidal's so durable. And speaking of high kicks, what a beautiful high kick on Saturday. Is it over? No way. No way. Herb was going to jump in. Did you hear him? Fight back, fight back. But that was a beautiful head kick by McGregor. He looked down. I don't know if you guys saw, but McGregor looked down like he was kicking to the leg or to the body, and Cerrone went to block his body. And then Conor went boom and hit him in the head, but his eyes were looking down. Seesaw round. And I could see this fight going back and forth. Wow. And Masvidal, he's been KO'd in his career. Earlier in his career, he's been submitted as well. But he hasn't been stopped for quite some time. And he's been on the bad end of some terrible split decisions, in my opinion. So this guy is so durable. I don't know if Conor could beat him in the first round, but I didn't think Conor was going to beat Cerrone in the first round, so anything could happen. Oh man, let's hope they do put this fight together. But McGregor's still thinking about staying at lightweight. He believes, which is kind of crazy, he believes that the Ferguson-Khabib fight, which they tried to make, I believe, 5 times before, is not going to happen. So he's going to be ready to step in. But I think that, I don't know, do you really want to see McGregor down in lightweight again? I love McGregor, but that Khabib fight is just such a bad matchup for him. Do we want to see him fight Khabib again? But you know what? He could nail Khabib with one of his left-handed Irish bombs and totally throw the division upside down. And in this matchup, McGregor is in trouble. But oh my gosh. The one thing though is that Masvidal's 5'11", McGregor's 5'9", so it's not a significant height advantage. I didn't check out the reach stats, but you would think that, it's pretty even. So yeah, I'm just looking forward to this fight. My money would probably be on Masvidal, but my heart would be on McGregor. But that probably will change leading up to the fight. The crazy thing though is, nice shot by McGregor. Man, that left hand. The crazy thing though is, it was nice to see McGregor win in 40 seconds, but did we really see a lot of Conor? Man, did we really see anything, what am I trying to say? I'm kind of stumbling over my words, but we really didn't see much. We saw that the crazy shoulder shots and the beautiful head kick and then the left-handed bombs to finish the fight, but we didn't see, an improved stamina game, an improved ground game. So basically, there's so many unanswered questions. And look at that. McGregor's just so dynamic in real life and in this game. And this virtual matchup is just a seesaw battle. Looked like that first round was Masvidal's, and now look at this. McGregor is pushing back. And he rocked him. And the one thing that Conor's really good at doing is when he hurts guys, he is so good at going in for the kill. Why is he clinching? He went for the shoulder shrug. Did you guys see that? He went in for the shoulder shrug. Maybe I got to make that into a challenge. Let me know if you want to see that. I'll go in an unranked match and just try to win the fight by shoulder shots. Can you stun a guy with a shoulder shot in this game? Who knows? But let me know your thoughts on the matchup. I really want to know who you guys think is going to win. Do you think this fight's going to happen, or do you think McGregor is going to fight Justin Gaethje? I don't think he'll go with Volkanovski. I don't think he'll fight Volkanovski. I want him to, but I don't think he can make 145. If this matchup in real life happened like we're seeing right here on the screen, this could go down as one of the best fights in UFC history. Back and forth. You just don't know who's going to take it. Masvidal's head health, though, is flashing. It's blinking. But McGregor can't be taking those shots. Oh, boy. And this is where McGregor needs to win the fight. The first couple of rounds. He's got to pace himself, too. Wow. I really honestly think that a first round McGregor is one of the deadliest fighters ever, in my opinion. Holy smokes, what a round. Great head movement. Look at that by McGregor. Hurting him. But Masvidal, he's durable in this game and in real life. He just took that shot and kept on plowing forward. Wow. But having McGregor back in the mix really makes the sport so much more exciting. Doesn't it? Like, imagine Cerrone won. Like, what fights would you make if Cerrone won? But now that McGregor won, it really adds that interest. And, you know, I'm a hardcore fan. I've been a fan of mixed martial arts since 1993. But having McGregor back in the mix draws the casual fan. And we need those casual fans. I know you hardcores would say, oh, no, Ricky, we don't need the casual fans. We need those casuals to drive the sport and make it even more popular than what it is. So having McGregor in the mix, it's actually a good thing for the sport. Let me know if you agree with that. I have a lot of questions in this video. Just asking you questions left, right, and center. I'm still just so like on cloud nine from that from that card. The card was whatever, but seeing McGregor do what he did was worth the $65. But yeah, the rest of the fights were kind of uneventful. Lennox finish though was awesome. Stacy Barber's loss was another one to talk about. That's for another video. Seeing Pettis go down was kind of sad. Holly Holm fight, oh my gosh, don't get me started. I had people over, and Holly Holm, made half of them fall asleep. I had to wake everybody up. I had to definitely wake everybody up for the main event because Holly Holm was just not entertaining us, you know what I mean? Oh, man. And those overhands, those like high risk shots that Masvidal throws, man, like that's gonna win him the fight. The ability to throw that big shot to really throw off McGregor, really hurt McGregor and throw him off his game. This is pretty intriguing to see that the AI McGregor is not being as aggressive. Dude, you had Masvidal hurt. Oh, maybe that's what he's setting up. He's setting up that left-handed fastball, that left-handed Irish missile. And there it is. Is he going to jump in? Is he going to jump in? It's over. McGregor wins TKO in the third round. Do you think that's realistic? Man, anything is possible. But anyways, guys, I'll end off this video. Let me know your thoughts on this matchup. Let me know what you think is next for McGregor. I really think he kind of was calling out Felder after his post when he was doing his post-fight talk with Joey Rogan. But I don't think he should fight Felder. I think he should fight Masvidal. Let me know if you agree with that. And Masvidal wants this fight too. I can't wait to see it, and I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Anyways, guys, this is Ricky J Baby from Ricky J Sports. Have a great week, and as always, you are awesome.
Are you intoxicated or something?